UFC fighter by the name of David Abbott is making headlines today after some comments he made during a podcast about Ronda Rousey. Now, Ronda Rousey is kicking UFC ass, okay? She is a female fighter, and apparently she's breaking, I don't know if she's breaking records, but she's definitely doing really well. Just to give you some examples, she has dominated the women's division in UFC, the Bantamweight division to be specific, winning all 12 of her fights under the banner, 11 of which were inside the opening round. So it's impressive. She's making headlines. A lot of people are talking about her. Well, Abbott is not too pleased with all the praise that she's been getting. And so during this interview, he said the following, weighing in on the debate over who would win a fight between Rousey and Floyd Mayweather on the Proving Ground podcast this week. He said the boxer would, quote, knock the living stuffing out of Rousey. He also says, she's a girl. It's all about this emotional stuff. I don't care. I will fight any woman on this earth for free. I won't even train. I will fight you, and if I win, which is going to happen, you're going to get bashed up good. You have to make me a sandwich. If you win, I'll give you $100,000. And then he has a little caveat, a little disclaimer for anyone who's going to take him up on this offer. He says, you can't be like a tranny. You got to be female, born a female. Okay. A lot of people are upset at what he has to say, but just allow yourself to feel that initial moment of madness, whatever it is, and then just think about what he's saying and think about how, yeah, it's possible that he might be physically stronger than a female fighter. Men and women are built differently. There's no question about that. I don't know who would win, right? But I don't think that it's...
I do.
Okay, but at the same time, although he might be physically strong, he is a mentally weak human being. Right? Where a woman gets under your skin this much that you have to talk about how much you would beat the living shit out of her and then ask her to make you, or demand that she make you a sandwich. You're a mentally weak, sorry individual. You might be physically strong, but that's it.
So first, as usual, I'd like to start with irrelevant comments. This guy's nickname is Tank, David Tank Abbott. That's not clever. I'm going to pull a Mankiewicz here and get derailed on this. What does Tank have to do with David Abbott? There's no rhyme, there's no pun, there's no nothing. Get a better nickname. Okay, now, much more importantly, Ronda Rousey. I don't know why the American people are not seeing what I'm seeing and already realizing what's happening here. She's Julia Stiles. Okay, Julia Stiles and Ronda Rousey are the same person. And why are people not talking about it? It's driving me crazy.
What are you talking about right now? What are you talking about right now? Jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, on to the substance of this particular conversation. Yeah, I'm with you, Anna. So, except, look, I'm with him, but I'm with you. Meaning, would he beat Ronda Rousey? I would be shocked if he didn't. He's so much bigger than her, right? They're not in the same weight class. Yeah, I get it, dude. You're bigger than her. You're stronger than her. I'm sure you would bash her good, right? And so is there a woman on the planet who could beat Mr. Tank, right? I don't know that there is. There might not be because he seems like a big dude and he knows how to fight, right? And we get it. Men are, on average, stronger and bigger, right? So he's right about that. So because there's some, like, people are like, oh, yeah, Ronda Rousey can beat you. Bring it down. She can kick most guys' ass because she's really well trained and she's really good at fighting, right? But could she beat male MMA fighters? Bring it down. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't understand. Look, I haven't heard her say anything about, oh, I can kick any guy's ass. I know that the UFC president, Dana White, said something about how Rousey can beat or crush any boxer in a fight, man or woman, right? But
well, see, that's a little bit more interesting because the boxers, if they're in the same weight class as her training might be superior to theirs because boxing is like, this only uses one thing that you can use in a fight, whereas MMA guys and women are trained in every facet of fighting. So that's an interesting conversation.
By the way, let me be specific, okay? So she was specifically talking about Floyd Mayweather. She didn't say any fighter, okay?
Right. I mean, Floyd Mayweather is legendarily fast. So I don't know, but it would be a fun fight. But anyway, but I don't want to see that fight. I'm not much of a boxing or MMA person. But in this case, to get back to the main point, yeah, you meathead, yeah, we know you could bash her good. Why do you have to even say that?
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. Like, I agree with you. I don't deny that he could probably beat her in a fight. But the fact that he felt the need to say these things shows me that he's just a weak-minded indivial.
Yeah,
right?
what is with the random insecurity? Like,
Yeah.
why do you have to come out, you're like a giant dude, and be like, yeah, I could beat a little woman. Then I make her get me a sandwich. Okay, good for you, big guy. Like, it's such a
It's just
needlessly
funny.
insecure thing to say.